Okay, good evening, everybody. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about raising bilingual children. Actually, we have already a few Kutcha talks that had something to do with the subject and teaching children how to read and loving the English language. So a lot of us might be debating if we want to raise our children, us young students who might be already married, might having children soon, do we want them to speak an extra language except Hebrew? It doesn't just happen. You can't expect that children will be like sponges like we sometimes hear, that they will, whatever language they will hear, they will just pick it up, they'll take it in. You have to make a certain plan on how you want them to take in which languages. Because most of the chances are that the languages they'll be exposed to the most, being Hebrew, is the language they'll speak. So make a plan. Sit with your spouse and decide what is going to be the language that's spoken by which spouse. Are you going to both speak English for a certain amount of years, for example, if you want them to speak English, and they'll pick up Hebrew in kindergarten? That's what my parents did. Or do you want to have something like called OPAL, one parent, one language? Whatever it is, keep to it, which is going to bring us now to the next topic, which is consistency. Whatever you decide to do, stick with it. Don't immediately shift into some other automatic plan, like if you want to speak to your child English, don't go into Hebrew with them because it's easier, because that's the language that they're being spoken to in kindergarten or in other frameworks. Keep talking to them that extra language so that they actually pick it up. Besides consistency, it's really important to have exposure times. A certain amount of the day should be dedicated to that language. Researchers say that about 30% of the day, this is not exactly hardcore, but like you should have in mind that a bunch of the hours of the awake time of the child, they should be exposed to a certain language in order to really get it. Sit with them, read, talk with them, and also take into mind that you might have to invest some money and maybe some special events that will make the child love the language that you want to teach. We have a teacher here named Shulamit. She says that one of the greatest ideas that she had was to have her husband take the children out to the zoo, and that would be the place that they speak English together, because wow, there's so many lexical words that you could learn in the zoo, animals, and it's a fun event, wonderful opportunity. Now there's doubt out there. There are going to be people that will say to you, listen, why are you trying to teach your child more than one language? Let them handle one, and later on if they want to be polyglots in their own time. But actually it's not true. Children can learn more than one language, and we see that I can say that from experience. And it actually is very helpful later on. So don't listen to the doubt, and speak to people who have different experience. It's sometimes no picnic. Children might not speak back the language that you want them to. They might not want to. They might not pick it up so well. But don't disparage. There are ways, as I've mentioned, to just expose them maybe to more fun time around the language, and to consult internet sites that talk about it. There's a lot of material out there. If you forget it, if you decided to, you'll regret it. There's so much that the children benefit from knowing more than one language. Researchers say that it raises all sorts of other brain processes and sensitivity. I can say for a fact that the fact that I speak more than one language means I have much more contact with certain members of my family that don't speak Hebrew. So it's fantastic. So there's some sites, if you want to take a look at afterwards at the presentation. A benefit that has to do with Tanach, just because this is the event, we have the Sanhedrin as an example, that they had to speak 70 different languages. So why not give your child one extra on the way? And while we're at it, just to wrap up, I want to say that speaking more than one language has given me the opportunity of becoming a better student in different topics, not only languages. So I recommend it.